we talked a little bit about what you do in past episodes. We talked about your current industry space. I want to grill you a little bit today. I want to tear you a new one, as the kids say. I'm not sure if they still say that, actually. Okay. But let's take a look at your space, what you guys do, and why you guys cost so dang much. Because I have at least 2 realtors that I see very often, and they're always griping to me about how everything in real estate is too expensive, and photography is one of those things that they just won't stop whining about. So tell me, first of all, how much should someone be prepared to pay if they want good photography services? Not like the uber premium, but like good.
Yeah.
How much should they charge?
So it depends. Depends on what you're looking to get out of it. And so like if you're just looking for photos, about $500 or so is good. If you're looking for more than that, okay. So if you're looking for photos, about $500. If you want to add on additional services like video or 3D tour, stuff like that, Matterport, for example, like $900, $1,000. If you want to do it all, you got this listing that you want to go all out on. I've had agents spend like $1,500 or so on a listing. Sometimes that was a little bit outside of my service area, so that part was included. But yeah, so depending on what you can get out of it, depending on a bunch of different factors, like that's a good approximation for what I would suggest on average pricing.
Okay, so that makes sense. So in those average pricings, then they're coming in packages. When someone's buying one of these packages, what are they buying? What are you doing? What is your process?
Yeah. So $500 includes photos, drone photos, and a 2D floor plan, and a marketing kit. So to break that down, for photos here in the upper Northwest section of Washington, we use Northwest MLS, and they allow up to 40 photos for a listing. So that would be 40 photos. Like 5 or more drone photos, depending on what the space allows for, and a 2D floor plan. So like it would be, an image showing kind of the layout of the house, if there's multiple floors, stuff like that. And then marketing kit includes a property website. And so you can send people to a page that's only branded to you, where they can see all of the images in highest resolution, all of the media, and then there's some other extra special things with that marketing kit, including like social media templates that you can use to promote your the listing on social media, really quick and easy. So that's the $500 package. And then I guess compared to like the all-out kitchen sink package, that would be photos, drone, marketing kit, 2D floor plan, a 3D tour. So like think of it as like of like a Matterport. And so like a lot of us are familiar with Matterport during COVID times, where you'd have to like click the discs to walk around. Matterport would be a video, maybe 2 videos, one video that's horizontal for YouTube and for, the listing, like a tour. And then 1 video that's like vertical for social media, more scroll stopping, more attention grabbing. It includes, virtual twilight. We talked about it in a previous episode, where a picture taken during the day will be edited to make it look like it was taken at night and during twilight, just to give it be more attention grabbing. 3D tour. I'm sure there's other services, but like going all out. And the biggest value would be like doing those videos, helping agents get on camera, getting more attention to listing, to their business. Which will help.
So what are some of the tools that you use then?
So I use a camera. So I use a Canon, mirrorless full-size camera, tripod, and I use a level on top of my camera just to make it quicker for me to be able to like level it. It's kind of funny, a little bubble level. And for 3D tours, I use like a 360 camera and a monopod tripod, and then software, stuff like that. I use a software on my phone where I can scan the house, like walk around, do a video of the house, and that makes it into like a 2D floor plan. And then many people might be surprised, but for video, I use my phone. it's more efficient for the agent instead of me trying to balance like a camera gimbal, and lets me focus on the story that they're telling, the message versus like how nice the video looks. Because I mean, being real, like most of the time, people are just gonna be watching these videos on their phone, maybe their computer. But the newest iPhone, the newest Google phone is gonna have 4K, so like it's gonna look just as great as the camera.
So, what kind of specs does your phone camera have?
Yeah, I mean, it has, 4K, 60 frame per second, which is good enough for real estate media. And then, yeah, that's as far as I know.
No, that's fair enough. It kind of goes to show that, like, for a good camera that lots of people have these days, this is already kind of within their realm of understanding. They can even maybe do some of this themselves.
Yeah, and also with the camera phone, the phone gimbal, and a microphone. And so, like phone gimbal to make the video smooth instead of like trying to walk the camera or the phone, and like it looks all bumpy. Phone gimbal is going to help with that, and then the microphone, just to help the agent have better quality audio, which is half the production of a video.
Yeah, that's one of those things that people don't often realize, that people are actually willing to tolerate a lot when it comes to visual fidelity, but people are very sensitive to audio fidelity. If something is not nice to listen to, that is actively aggravating, and people will leave.
Interesting. Okay.
We've learned this.
Yeah, I mean, like you think about it, like, I guess a lot of my time is spent understanding social media and Instagram, specifically Facebook too. But yeah, like half of the tips and like half the process is just making sure you have good quality audio. It doesn't have to be fancy. Like when you're out in the field, like we don't need mics like this that are super quality. Having a clip-on mic. Personally, I use like a mic where there's like a cable that goes up to like your little like clip on your collar. So the closer to your voice, the better quality. So it's super mobile. Just doing that is going to set you apart from most other people, because most people don't do that. I mean, it takes like 5 minutes, but just doing that, getting connected to your phone, is really going to help you step up in your video game.
So when it comes to the back end, because we have like 2D floor plans, we're putting together these virtual tours, probably comes with a lot of like software that you got to use as well. Is that right?
Yeah. So I subscribe to a software that makes it very seamless on the front end for agents. And so like if you were to go to my website, hickmanaerial.com, then there's a book now button where it'll take you to my booking page. You'll see all my services, see be able to schedule with me, book online, all that kind of stuff. And the software that I use manages all that. And so, it creates an invoice automatically. It delivers the images automatically. So, like for the photos, like let's say we're doing a shoot today, tomorrow at 10 o'clock, you get an email with the photos ready. There'd be links to all of the, if there's a video, all this kind of stuff, there'd be links in that email. And then, there would, you would get in the email, you'd be able to click the pay now button where you can pay the invoice, and then that unlocks all of the images, all the media. So it's a tool that helps both of us, where helps me with being able to provide the media, have it ready to go so that when the invoice is paid, it's ready. You can have all of your projects together. Let's say we did like 10 projects together. You can log into your account, see all the projects. Let's say you wanted to go back and, get media from a project we did 2 months ago, to do like a just sold. You don't have to go through your inbox, like find a Dropbox link. Hope that the photos are still in there. It's the software makes it easy for all parties.